National Guard Armory. It was in 1990 that Big Al Bass brought wrestling back to this building, doing large events right here in Kingsport, Tennessee. Wrestling fans, it was in 1991 that Southern States Wrestling moved into the Kingsport National Guard Armory and made it its new home. So many historic events, so many historic matches have occurred in this building. Who can forget the night that Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, was here? Also, the huge Hall of Fame and Legends night where AA Arn Anderson was inducted into the East Tennessee Wrestling Hall of Fame. And, of course, who can forget the war that occurred when handsome Beau James and KC Thunder teamed up to take on the Battens in that huge steel cage matchup. It was right here in the Kingsport National Guard Armory that the legendary East Tennessee Wrestling Hall of Famer Don Wright had his very last match in this building. Also, fans, many of the young stars that have come along that you see wrestle each weekend right here on the CW4, they got their start right here in the Kingsport National Guard Armory. So much history in this facility. WWE superstars Edge, Christian, and Kid Cash, all early in their careers, wrestled right here in the Kingsport National Guard. Former TNA World Tag Team Champions Chase Stevens and Andy Douglas began their careers right here in Kingsport at the National Guard Armory. Over the past 2 decades, this facility has seen so much history, so much blood has been spilt, so many feuds have been fought, titles have changed hands, and we can't forget there was an incredible wedding here as well. Wrestling fans, mark your calendar, make your plans now. Thanksgiving night at the Kingsport National Guard Armory. It will be the last dance. It's not just an event. It's not just an extravaganza. It is a tradition. Southern States Wrestling, the last dance, Kingsport National Guard Armory, Thanksgiving night 2010. Make sure that you're there.
Has your computer been slowing down? Are you having problems with email? Or when you go to the internet, is it taking so long to load that it seems like the worldwide wait? I'm Luke Ford, CEO of My Computer Works. We help people just like you. With one easy call, our friendly US-based technicians will connect directly to your computer and fix the problem for you. Think about it. No strange computer geeks coming into your home and no more lugging your PC into one of those superstores. This isn't some magical piece of software that makes you do all the work. This is a real, live, knowledgeable, US-based computer technician that will patiently help you fixing your personal computer problems for you. Call today, and we'll help you today, right now. If your computer is slowing down, trouble printing, or you just can't seem to send and receive email, don't wait. No more slow computer, no more frustration. Call the number on your screen to get help right now. My Computer Works. Does yours?
Tennessee, weighing in tonight at 242 pounds, making his return to Southern States Wrestling, this is Steve Flynn. And his opponent, he's straight out of the dog pound, weighing in tonight at 252 pounds, this is Bulldog Mac.
All right, Bulldog Mac here in the ring against someone that we've not seen in the Mountain Empire in quite some time, and that's Steve Flynn, as my tag partner Joe Wheeler mentioned there in the ring introductions, making his return to Southern States Wrestling. Don't really know what's brought him back here, but hey, he's in the ring with somebody that the fans love and adore, and he made his return to SSW not too long ago, and that is Bulldog Mac. Hey, Joe, I want to tell you something. Bulldog Mac, the Iron Cross, they're hot on the trails of those SSW tag team titles.
Absolutely right, Michael Sutherland. It could happen anywhere, anytime, any place. Southern States Wrestling comes live to a town near you. Bulldog Mac, Iron Cross, they are after those tag team titles. And no doubt about it, in my mind, I think it's a matter of time before they catch up and capture those belts.
Hey, I think you're right. Look at this, though. We've got a test of strength. Now, Steve Flynn certainly doesn't have the physique that Bulldog Mac does, but let's don't discount his power. This is a stocky individual, and there is a lot of strength in those arms now. Let's look at this now. Maybe a little flying around the ring action here. Wow, how about that? Springboard off the top rope and caught him with an arm drag. Steve Flynn sliding out of the ring. Needs to take a break.
Steve Flynn, a veteran competitor here in Southern States Wrestling. He has held multi-titles over many, many years. A great history of Southern States Wrestling. Member of the First Family, cousin of Beau James. So much history with Steve Flynn. It's great to see him back. Oh, whether you love him or hate him, he's a tremendous competitor. And he just got nailed right there by Bulldog Mac with that running knee coming across. And Flynn finds himself in trouble against this great young star. Oh, but just that fast. Back elbow took Bulldog Mac right to the canvas, Michael. I tell you what, that's all it takes, a blink of an eye, a heartbeat, and things can change so quickly in a matchup. Steve Flynn laying the leather in on big Bulldog Mac now. Got his man back in the corner, big kick to the midsection. Flynn now laying in a series of shoulder blocks as Steve Flynn opening up on Bulldog Mac. Oh,
takes him out with a big hip toss there and a big leg drop now. Steve Flynn solidly in control here. He's got a lackadaisical cover here. I don't know if that might have been a choke in the throat area there. Hey, let's don't discount Bulldog Mac. In school, a top athlete in football and in wrestling, and the fans love him right here in the Mountain Empire, and he has become the darling of the internet as well, as a lot of fans throughout the Southeast and all across the country are really keeping up with this phenomenal young athlete and former SSW television champion, and he wants to add those tag team belts along with the Iron Cross right to his resume. Steve Flynn goes in, and again, we've seen him utilize that leg drop 2 or 3 times in this match.
Steve Flynn, tremendous fundamental wrestler that had the leg hooked right there, got a 2 count on Bulldog Mac. And Michael Sutherland, you were absolutely right. Bulldog Mac, Iron Cross, tag team champions. It's a matter of time in my eyes. James McHone and his army can only pull so many tricks, only pull so many games, and keep those tag team titles away from Bulldog and Cross. They are just such a tremendous team and got so much going for them. You know, that's why I say, to me, it's a matter of time before they can capture him. But he's got to get past Steve Flynn here today, man. Steve's taking him to school.
He's got to get past Steve Flynn, that's for sure. But they've also got to get those contracts signed. It seems like Earl Fields and John Noble, you know, they're really utilizing that 30-day clause and says, hey, we got a 2 count there from Steve Flynn. We're only going to defend these belts once every 30 days. That's what it says on our contracts, and we're going to abide by that rule. To me, they're not fighting champions, and they're avoiding a team that they are scared of.
Well, no doubt about it. They're avoiding, they're stalling, they're trying to build more time, as much time as they can, with John Noble being injured. You know, they're pulling every delay, stall tactic that they can, which you got to expect that out of James McHone and his army, as they know all the tricks of the trade, and they try to employ them as much as possible. Steve Flynn here is taking it to Bulldog Mac. Diving headbutt right there to the back. The veteran, Steve Flynn, making a tremendous comeback here in Southern States Wrestling. You know, love him or hate him, you got to admire the man's ability. In for a cover and got a 2 count right there on Bulldog Mac, as Flynn now getting frustrated, Michael, throwing those fists.
Hey, putting 2 hands on the chest is not going to beat somebody like Bulldog Mac. Now, you can tell this young man spends countless hours in the gym. Well, that's going to stop anybody. I don't care if you're in the gym 24 hours a day. A thumb to the eye is going to put a stop to any momentum that you've got going for you. We've got a snap mare now by Steve Flynn. Very impressed with Steve Flynn. He's not been in the ring so much as of late. Looks like he has no ring rust whatsoever. But again, Bulldog Mac has such a great deal of momentum going for him. And we've got a cover here, 1-2, because he, along with the Iron Cross, they're very pumped, and they've got a goal set, and that's those tag team titles. So that's what's motivating this young man right now. Look at this.
No doubt about it. Bulldog Mac laying in a series of hard right hands on Steve Flynn as he's got him pinned in the ropes. Takes his man, Irish whip across to the far side. Brings him up and around. Tilt-a-whirl suplex right there. Got a 2.5 count right there. Heartbeat away. But Steve Flynn was able to kick out of that. What a tremendous series of maneuvers there by Bulldog Mac. He is getting himself ready, and a victory over Steve Flynn will be a huge feather in Bulldog Mac's cap.
Absolutely right. Steve Flynn, the only way he could kick out of that pinning predicament was a rake of the eyes. Now, it's maybe going for a pile driver here. No, it's got him for a power bomb, and hey, slides right out of it in a sunset flip. 1-2, and only a 2 count there. Was about ready to ring the bell and pick up a victory there for Bulldog Mac, but Steve Flynn says, no, I'm not done yet. Kick right to the head now. And hey, he's going for maybe a suplex here. No, a fisherman suplex, and he's blocked it. Bulldog Mac got him in a modified, and wow, how about that? Got him in a modified small package and picks up the victory. Let's get the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the contest, Bulldog Mac!
Bulldog Mac picks up the victory over Steve Flynn. Fans, don't go away. We got more information for you right after this.
Fastest 30 minutes in television today, SSW Power Half Hour. Joe Wheeler here, joined by the Iron Cross and Bulldog Mac. And Cross, that was a great victory for this young man here.
I'll tell you, that was a tough match. I watched every bit of it. I'm so proud of this guy here. You know, he had a tough opponent, Steve Flynn, one of the best. But, Joe, the reason we're still here, if you notice, we're here at TV today. We're hunting those Southern States Tag Team titles. I know James McHone's running around. I see him carrying around both belts on his shoulders. Well, let me tell you something, James. Where's your boys at? Are they running scared? Well, they better be, because let me tell you, me and the Bulldog, we're not missing a beat. We're training every day. We're in the ring wrestling every night, and we're coming for those Southern States Tag Team titles. You better get ready, boys. Right, Bulldog?
That's right. James McHone, while you're sitting at home eating those donuts, me and the Iron Cross are staying in shape, getting bigger and getting fitter so we can look better in front of all of our fans here in Kingsport, Tennessee. And we are going to win these tag team titles. If it's the last thing we do, that's the first thing we talk about every morning. That's the first thing we think about when we lay down to go to sleep at night. And we are going to get them tag team titles. Trust me, McHone, what you seen tonight was nothing what we are going to do when it's time for the belts.
Cross, this man's fired up.
He's fired up. I'm fired up. You know, James McHone, all you are is hunting somebody for a meal ticket, and we see that your boys is getting tired of feeding you, but we're going to take those belts.
There you have it, fans. Iron Cross and Bulldog Mac, soon to be tag team champions. I'm sure Michael Sutherland, get on in here. What a half an hour this has been. Next week, we got so much more coming up.
Hey, listen, we got ladies in action next week, and Ray Idol returns. Fans, thank you for joining us on this edition of the Power Half Hour. We'll see you next week.